This is our new American Standard Cadet toilet. I just installed this unit. I chose the American Standard Cadet because it is a known solid brand. The Cadet line features American Standard's best flushing mechanism with very minimal clogging. Part of what helps this model reduce clogging is the sheer size of the drain hole. That is so much larger than the toilet that we had before. Also, the hole where the water comes out from the tank and pushes the solid waste through is also considerably larger. It features the WaterSense low 1.28 gallon water tank. The large diaphragm on the bottom makes for very efficient flushes. As you can see, it also fills up pretty quickly. Another great feature about this line is the power washing bowl. It also features an antimicrobial, always clean surface. I've had one of these toilets installed in another bathroom for many years, and I will attest that it does stay cleaner than prior models that we've installed in our house. Now let's take a look on how to install it. Today I'm installing a new American Standard Cadet toilet. I'm replacing a 15-year-old toilet that unfortunately cracked a few days ago. I'm not an experienced professional. I'm an average homeowner attempting to do this on my own. I purchased the Elongated model, which has a 12-inch rough end. That's the distance from the drain pipe to the wall. They also make a 10-inch model. This one is 16.5-inch chair height, ADA approved. There are different variations of the American Standard Cadet toilet series. There's a Pro model, there's a 3 model, and there's a Standard Cadet. This is the Standard Cadet. To my knowledge, they all install the same way. The version I ordered came with the toilet basin, this case the elongated bowl, the tank, which has all the items pre-installed, a toilet seat, the wax ring installation kit. And it came with instructions, although I will admit to watching a few YouTube videos before doing this. I have removed the old toilet. Our water line is not turning off completely tightly, so I've had to put a trash can there to collect that water. I've taken a scraper and scraped off all of the old wax, marked with tape where the screws were before, believing the new screws will go back in the same spot. And I've done a rough cleaning of the floor where it was. Now let's try to put the new toilet base in. Taking these set of bolts that were provided, rough this on like this. Slide these into these open slots. Rotate it so it doesn't pull out. Tighten it down. Everything I've read, you only have to make it finger tight. Before putting the wax kit on, I'm just gonna do a test to make sure that this is going to fit correctly. Let's take it off and put the wax ring on. All right, this is the wax ring. Place it over the drain, press down, makes contact with the bottom of the tank, and slowly peel it off. Let's line this up as we did in the test. I'm now pushing down. I'm going to screw it down. Right now, I'm just making it finger tight. I will tighten it a little bit more once everything is installed. Out of an abundance of caution, I'm going to make sure the tank fits up against our wall. All right, that looks like it's correct. The tank came with all the parts installed and an installation kit, which includes a tool for tightening down the screws. For the installation, I will need a flathead screwdriver for holding this screw in place when tightening. All right, let's install the tank. Clamp the screws with the holes. First, I'm going to put the plastic washer on because you don't want metal going to the china or porcelain. Apparently, that direct contact can cause the tank to crack. Then we'll put the bolt on. For now, I'm also just making this finger tight. Then I'll put the other side on. Now I'm using the provided tightener tool and a screwdriver, using a screwdriver to hold the screw in place on the top. Using your tightening tool, tightening that down, but not making it so tight that it cracks. Now I'm going to connect the water line. In brief, this is the part I'm generally most concerned about. My water line connection has an additional piece because we have a separate bidet that's already attached. Lining that up. I'm going to reach around the toilet to get that to line up correctly. Moment of truth. Before I put the seat on, I'm going to do a leak test. Turn the water back on. Hope I don't find water running anywhere. All right, I've had to do a little additional tightening. Not feeling any drips now. Tank's on tight. Let's give it the first flush. Very nice. Now I'm going to put the toilet seat on. It comes with all the screws that are necessary. Screw through, locking bolt on the bottom. You can tighten this down from the bottom, or I'm actually going to do it from the top because those locking screws have a little flange on them. They catch up against the side of the toilet. Test the position. That seems good. Let's test that out. Very nice. After a final tightening down of the bolts, put the decorative cap on and put cover on the top. Give it one more test flush. For me, as a novice, very little handyman experience, removing the old toilet and installing the new toilet was about an hour and a half of work. Someone more experienced could probably do it a lot faster. Someone a little less experienced, maybe 2 hours. But I think my wife and my family are going to be very pleased with this new American Standard Cadet toilet. I'm expecting many years of good service from this American Standard Cadet toilet. I hope it serves you as well as it serves us. Okay, just one more flush, then I have to get back to work.